George, your thoughts on that one this afternoon?
Frustrating, I think, is the word. The gaffer said it in there. We should be putting teams when we're equalising like that, and then getting on top of teams. We should be putting them to bed, but we've not. It's been. The gaffer said we haven't won here since October, so it's been really frustrating for us. As well as we've been away from home, we've just not managed to do that at home. So yeah, it's a tough one to take, but guess we just got to move to the next one.
Not gone ahead here at home since the start of October in a game, and given the ambition this season and the type of team that we are in terms of the attacking element of it, that'll be frustrating for everybody in that.
Yeah, plain and simple, it's not good enough. We know we should be on the front foot at home, and for some reason we're just not at the moment. At the start of the season we were putting in good performances at home, but something's just not clicking at the moment. It's just down to us to go back to the drawing board and try and put that right.
Seemed to be a real struggle just to get going from the off this afternoon.
Yeah, I thought to be fair, when we've in the first few minutes we were playing out we were getting out and we were using me as the pivot, and Jay was stepping out of the ball, Joe was stepping out of the ball. We were doing it. We were sort of taking the wind out of the situation, but then we sort of went back to that, and then we were kicking into the wind and we couldn't really get out, and then that was just the pressure coming on top of us, because as you've seen, when we did play out and we got it into Joe, we got it into Bill, and we got it into Ersty and Mols, we were getting out quite well and we were getting into good areas, but again, the final third, we've probably not been as clinical as we should be.
Got that equaliser, talk us through it. Fantastic strike from yourself.
Yeah, just one of them. It's my job to be on the edge of the box from set plays, and I've just run onto it and just thought I've got to hit it and get us back in the game. So yeah, got back us in the game, but then we've gone down the other end and conceded. So it's frustrating as well. It is as good as scoring. It's frustrating one not to go on from there and win the game.
Feels like we've been waiting for you to hit one of that quality. We know you've got it in your locker. Yeah. Did you know it were in as soon as it left the boot?
Yeah, it felt good when it left the boot. I got battered off a few of my mates a couple of weeks ago with the one at Kettering that went over the stands, so it's a good one to make up for.
How frustrating then to concede straight away after that, and that seemed to be a pivotal point in the game, really.
Like I say, we get back in the game there and we feel it on the pitch, and probably the fans feel it in the stand that it's only going one way, but then to concede, it just takes the wind out of you, and you're kind of fighting to go again then when we should be steamrolling teams at that point, and that's no disrespect to Cheltenham or any other team, but it's just what we have on the pitch and what we've got coming off the bench. You can see that we should be doing that.
I know it'll not be necessarily what you're aiming for as a group, but what does it say about the team that you've come back again? You've managed to at least come away with something from this game.
Yeah, we know we can do that, so it's no surprise, and we've shown that in many games that we've got that character to come and come again, and we're not going to just peter out a game and take a point or something. We want to win every game, but at the moment we're just not doing that, especially at home. But yeah, it's a frustrating one for us all.
We're seeing that depth in the squad as well, with players coming off the bench and making an impact. We've seen that in the last few games. That's a pleasing aspect as well.
Yeah, it is. You see players today, Gibbo come on, played really well for us, made an impact, pushed their full-backs back. Saab's come on, making a good impact. So it's about the squad we've got and using it to its maximum, which we have done in recent weeks. Lads have come in, played well. So that's what we're going to need, especially till the end of the season.
In terms of coming in and playing well, you in the last few games starting and performing really well, you must be pleased with your own personal form.
Yeah, it's just one of them. When I play, I just want to play as well as possible, like everyone does. The gaffers put trust in me to play a sort of different role this season, which I'm enjoying. So it's just down to me to continue that.
You seem to be going from strength to strength in that position. Do you feel with every passing game that you are getting stronger in that role? Yeah,
I feel like I'm putting some good performances in. I find it quite comfortable to play in there, especially with Bales. And obviously you've seen the other night at Fleetwood when we've got Hursty, and them two can sort of push on and create goals and score goals for us. But we need to do that at home. Whoever plays in the midfield or whoever plays wide or up front or at the back, we all need to contribute in some way. Especially when we're struggling games, whether that's if we're going behind or not. So it's something we need to improve on.
It's the end of a very long, busy week. How are the legs?
Yeah, they're okay. We've prepared as well as we can, and the management team's looked after us. So the performances should be there. But yeah, it's just about going again now and into a busy Christmas period.